the middle of town. We're not that different from Gatlinburg. We have bears and crafts. We just don't have a chairlift or airbrush t-shirt shop. I'm gonna try to talk quiet because there's people behind me. They don't need to know I'm crazy. But some of y'all probably already know this is Brushy Fork Park. I've done a couple of videos down here before. I think the last one I did was the Randonautica video when it took me to the homeless camp or whatever that was. That was a little odd. It's definitely a lot cooler today than it was then. Every time I start talking, somebody comes up the trail and I have to shut up. I don't guess I have to shut up, but it's just easier. You don't have to explain to everybody what you're doing. It reminds me of when I was a reporter, you know, small town newspapers, you go cover car wrecks, and a lot of times you'd get to a car wreck, traffic will be backed up, so you'd end up parking like a quarter mile away from the actual car wreck and walking to get your pictures and stuff. And on the way back, every car would roll their window down. What's going on up there? Is anybody hurt bad? Is anybody hurt bad? And you'd have to stop and talk to every car on the way back to your car. Not that I minded talking to people, but it was just sometimes you're like, man, it's raining and I want to get to my car. I hear the chimes. This may not have been a good day to come down here and do this because there's some kind of a scavenger hunt going on and there are people all over the place. And from the looks of the water, it's dog days. And all you country people know you don't get in the creek during dog days because you get epitago. This is such a pretty park. It really is. And you'd be surprised how many people who live here in town have never been down here. I don't know if you can see the fish. I bet that was Malia. I just texted her. I don't know why, but Joe and Malia just popped into my head out of the blue. So I thought I'd text them and see how they were doing. Sometimes when I go places, there's certain people like keep sticking in my head when I'm doing a video. I'm heading on back to the car now because, one, my legs are cold, and two, I still ain't had nothing to drink, and it's getting worse. It really is beautiful. I could just sit down here and just sit, probably till dark. If I had a blanket or a Snuggie, or I've never owned a Snuggie. Everywhere I've been today, there's lots of people. Well, not everywhere. The lake was kind of quiet, but this park is busy. You all don't know what a time I've had trying to record when nobody's around. When I was coming back from the lake, the parking lot at the Pinnacles was packed. It looked like there was a craft fair going on. And even coming through town, there's a lot of people out. I think I told you, people in Brea walk. Like, even if they ain't walking anywhere in particular, people get out and walk here. Another thing is, every single person I've passed on this trail has stopped and said, "Hi, how are you? We saw a deer," that kind of thing. And really, that's not abnormal at all, because people in Brea like to walk, and we all really like to talk. I think this sign on this tree is something to do with that scavenger hunt. Yep. I should have done this. They are moving along with that new building on the hill. That has gone from dirt spot to that in probably, what, 6 weeks maybe not even that. And that's right on the side of the ridge. That's probably not an easy spot to build. So I do want to take a second just to give some of y'all a little, I don't know if it's an update or what you'd call it, but there's been 3 or 4 of you tell me, you know, be careful if you're out there by yourself doing these videos and stuff. And I am, you know, I'm pretty cautious. Plus, this isn't really a dangerous town at all. Like, you never really hear, not a whole lot goes on here as far as that goes. But then again, you know, you never know. I'm not stupid. I keep my eyes peeled and things. But after that Randonautica video where I found that place where somebody had been sleeping in the woods, it did make me think a little more. Now, y'all know I use my GoPro, and the little handle that I have for it that it attaches to, you can either have it like a handle or you can open it up into a tripod. So what I did, just to be safe, I sharpened the ends of the tripod into a really sharp point. That way, if I am walking and I have my camera and somebody tries to do anything, at the very least, I can take out an eyeball. And I figure if I jab this in their eye and pull their eyeball out, they're probably gonna leave me alone after that. I'm back in the car. I was going to take a walk across campus and look for see what the leaves are. But no, honestly, my mouth is too dry. And you wanna hear really something scary? Boogers. I've seen boogers. Being out in this cold and this wind, my nose is starting to booger up. So I need to go somewhere and blow my nose. So I'm gonna end this one from now, and I'm sure it's a long one anyway, and you're probably tired of it. But you all know I always appreciate you watching and tagging along with me. Even though I'm by myself, sometimes I do feel like some of y'all are with me. I don't know. Y'all are, in a way, in spirit, I guess. Even Peaches. Hi, Peaches. So like and subscribe and share and all that good stuff if you want to. And I will talk to you all later.